guys, and welcome to a brand new Let's Play. I'm Masterath, and I welcome you to this. Accolade presents, alongside Horrorsoft, very horror-y. Welcome, folks, to Waxworks, a game made in 1992 by Accolade and Horrorsoft for the DOS computer system and the version I'm playing, the Commodore Amiga. Why am I playing the Commodore Amiga version? Because it's got better music, and, well, both consoles sort of play it the same, so, yeah, I thought, better music, why not? So, Waxworks is a dungeon-crawling RPG, and a pretty difficult one. It's one that I've wanted to play for a while, but let's get into plot, shall we, with this lovely-looking building. And this man. Good evening, sir, you are expected. Jesus Christ, you're ugly. Get some sleep, mate. Would you be so kind as to enter? Okay. Welcome to your uncle's Waxworks. I'm his assistant. Please may I have your ticket? Your uncle instructed me to give you this crystal ball, sir. I believe it is an old family heirloom. I know your uncle always guarded it very carefully. And here's our uncle. At last, nephew. You have come. You, and you alone, can complete my life's work and rid our family of the witch's ancient curse. Within these walls you will find stuff. By the use of powerful magic, you must enter their worlds, find and kill them, and destroy the power that feeds the curse. Then, and only then, will you be able to find a way to rid your family of this terrible curse forever. So that you may fully understand this terrible curse, I have given the family's lawyer a very important letter for you. You should have read it before you came here. Probably in the manual, which I don't have. If haste has prevented you from reading it, I strongly suggest that you read it now, so that your understanding of what is before you is complete. Each exhibit within my Waxworks bears a plaque, which, when read, will tell you something about the evils that await you. Lovely. Good luck, and remember, I may be able to help you later, but it'll cost you. Communing with the dead has a terrible draining effect on the psychic energy of a living human. Please enter the Waxworks through the door at the end of the corridor. He's ripped as hell, this attendant. Love that. So, this is Waxworks. Yes, we were having a chat with our uncle, Uncle Boris. So pretty much what's happened, essentially, is back a long, long time ago, a witch stole a loaf of bread. So in response, a member of your family bloodline cut one of her hands off to sort of prevent her from stealing. I think when it comes to sort of like medieval times, it was a very, you know, it was in their times fair punishment, because, you know, it's all like you stole something with your hands, now you lose one. But anyway, what they didn't know is that this person was the thief was actually a witch. And the witch placed a curse where pretty much whenever a member of our family bloodline is bearing twins, she will take one of them to be sort of like a disciple of the devil. Yes. Since you've taken one of my hands, I will take one of your children every time a member of your bloodline bears twins. So, Uncle Boris spent most of his life trying to sort it out, but couldn't. So it's up to us to finish the job. So, we have 4 Waxworks here, each containing a level. This Waxworks, for example, is the Pyramid Waxwork in ancient Egypt. Lovely. Then we have this one, which is the Mine Waxwork. That's going to be lovely going in there. This next one is the Jack the Ripper Waxwork, so Victorian England. Fair enough. Okay, great. And the Graveyard Waxwork. Zombies! So I'd like to preface first by saying this. Anyone with a faint of heart and is very sort of queasy about blood and gore and stuff like that, turn off the video now, because this game does have a lot of very gory deaths. This game's got a lot of death scenes and everything like that, and a lot of them are very gory. Some of them are slightly comedic, but mostly they are very gory. So if you're squeamish, turn off the video now. Right. Now the hard men are still here, and the hard guys are still here. Like, let's see death. So, we can do these in any order we want to. And you do your items you get from each level do not pass over. The only thing that passes over is the crystal ball here. It's the only thing that does that. So, each level plays very differently. The Jack the Ripper Waxwork is all about stealth, to try and avoid being seen, for example. The Mine Waxwork is about sort of resources. You're gonna need a lot of those, and you're gonna need to know when to use them. The Pyramid Waxwork is sort of like a very puzzle kind of game, or level, and I believe it's the longest level in the game. And last but not least, the Graveyard Waxwork, as you can probably tell, is very monster heavy. It's very combat based. But in my personal opinion, it is the easiest of the four because I've actually completed this one. So let's read this plaque here and see what we can get. Read. Get a little bit of insight into what we're going to be doing. The fifth line of twins showed a keen interest in death and the supernatural form an early age. He went on to study black magic, and before long, he had specialized in necromancy, the magic of the dead. He soon gravitated to a master in the craft, and like all who deal in necromancy, he became an undead himself. Not aging, unkillable by normal means, this immortality was made possible by magic developed by himself, which enabled him to steal life force from innocent victims. He masqueraded as a priest and took over the running of a small cemetery where he set about building an undead army for his evil purpose. He seized the opportunity to put an undead in a position of power when a local baron was taken ill. He visited the man in the guise of the priest, killed and resurrected him as a zombie. People became suspicious of activities in the graveyard when shambling figures were seen wandering around at night. Claims of necromancy were made to the undead baron by witch hunters, but were all ignored. The twin began to take an interest in his family's curse and started to collect and restore the bodies of his dead ancestors, especially those of the good twins. He also managed to capture and tame one of the most powerful undead, namely a vampire, which he used as his personal bodyguard. Eventually, the menace was destroyed by a gravedigger who had ventured in to recover a shovel that he had left there. The gravedigger turned out to be the brother of the necromancer, but the details of how the feat was performed were never recorded. So, in this one, we will be taking the body of the gravedigger, the good twin, trying to stop our evil twin. Let's go. First level in the game that we're going for. Immediately. East. Lovely. Right. So, this is how the game is played. It's lovely, isn't it? And immediately, death. Lovely. It's a gardener. Let's look at the gardener. The severely mutated body, or mutilated body of a gardener. Lovely. No. Search him, please. Search him. Lovely. Well, there's a sickle here implanted in his body. Yeah, if you're squeamish about this, it's not going to get any better. On a nice note, so we'll take the sickle. He's not going to be using it anymore, so there you go. Oh, okay. There you go. So that's how you pick it up. You use the hand icon here. We've got this icon, which sort of just changes whether you want it to be just directionals or north, east, southwest. I prefer north, east, southwest, personally. Let's also use the sickle. So now the sickle is equipped. It is our primary weapon. It's our only weapon we can get here. So there are 5 items you can get in this level. 4 of them are incredibly important. Well, actually, no. There are more than that, but there are 5 main items in the game, all in this level, all important. 4 you need to beat you need to beat the level with. 1 is a safeguard that you may want to use. So, with that out of the way, we now need to keep moving forward. Oh. Ah, and I've gone up a level. So, whenever you walk on a tile which is new to you, you actually gain experience points. Gaining experience points increases your psychic abilities, which allow you to contact your Uncle Boris through the crystal ball. It also increases your health, which obviously is important. You go down to 0, and a death scene will occur and you will die. Right. Oh, here is our first enemy, a zombie. So the zombie's going to be attacking me. We can just equip our weapon and attack him. The way I like to do things is chop off his arms first. Because without his arms, he can't attack me. And then stab him in the head. Go on, die. There you go. And we've got up another level. Very nice, which gives us more experience. Great. So. Just thinking about what we're going to do here at the moment. Yes, it's very, very atmospheric, this area. I kind of like it, I kind of don't. Right, let's have a looky and see. I'm going back on myself already! Well, I'm already getting lost. Lovely. Okay. So there are some items we're going to need to want. Whether we can get them, though, is a different story. Aha! Here's the first one. So here is an iron railing. We are obviously going to want this iron railing. A piece of iron railing from the fence surrounding the graveyard. Yes, I will like that railing. No, give me the railing. This game's a bit finicky at points. Give me the railing. Thank you. We have the iron railing. Lovely. Okay. So we have the iron railing. That's all we need to care about now. Now there's something else we're going to need to try and find. As you can see, there's something in the corner there. Which I don't like. I don't like the look of that. Ugh. It's horrible. We're now looking for something specific. Oh! Not you! Not you at all. Stabby time! Ah, he missed. Good. Aha! And you lose your arm. You want to lose the other arm? Lose the other arm before you attack. There you go. I didn't lose any health there. I'm very happy about it. You're dead now. I've gone up a level. Lovely. Haven't gone down this way yet. Ugh. More of you! Get off. Get off. Haha! There goes one of your arms. I didn't take any damage. Good. It's always good when you don't take damage. Come on, stab him in the face. Stab him! Off comes his head. Oh, there's another one. Okay. Nice place to half his... Oh, God, I knocked his head off immediately. That's alright, I guess. He's gonna have to hear him go... Anyway, without the way, though. Go on, get his other hand. There you go. Right. Oh! I'm waiting. Are you not going to attack me? Okay. Fine. If you don't want to attack me. I am going to save, though. Which you should do a lot of. Right, I have done a little bit already, but that was a while ago. So let's go GY1. So, we'll save. I'll save a little bit here. Hopefully not die. Oh! You're right, mate. Ah, took a bit of damage. It's not much, it's 1 health. Oh, another 1 health of damage. Go on, knock off his other arm. Thank you. Stab him in the face. Die! Die, will you? I said die. I got up another level. Up. There's another one. Hello. Oh, he did a lot of damage to me. 6. Followed by another. Oh, he took 9 damage off me. You git. Die. We do not want to be there. At all. Right, we haven't been down this way yet. Which is good. Ah! That's less good. Die. You horrible looking zombie. Off comes your head. Good. Off comes your arm. And your other arm. You are buggered now. Right. Stuff. Feel like... which way to go? That's the problem. That's the problem with this So, like, these levels, you need to be good at mapping, and I just seem to keep getting lost. Ooh, hang on. I think we're actually in the right place. Let's see if we can use the iron railing. There you go! Alright, so we need to open this tomb and go in. Okay. We have 4 coffins here. Let's open all these coffins. Lovely coffins. And I'm going to save here, actually. Since we're making pretty good progress. GY2. Yeah. Okay. Let's see these coffins. So. The nameplate bears the inscription the first. Okay. The nameplate bears the inscription the second. The nameplate bears the inscription the fourth. The nameplate bears the inscription the last. Let's have a look in the last one, shall we? And a pair of ghastly hands kills us. Yay! That's one of the more tamer deaths in the game, but yes, we are dead. So, yes, you can look in any of the coffins bar the last. Don't look in the last, because essentially what they are, which we're going to get into now, is the good twins. These are the remnants of the good twins. So, these ones are all full of bodies. This one is not. And I believe it's the last one that your evil twin Vlad needs. So, be wary. Let's have a look in this one. Lovely. It's a corpse. The stench from the rotting corpse is overwhelming. I'm sure it is. We can actually talk to this corpse for some reason. You're not Vladimir? No, I have a name. You're not a servant of Vladimir either. You're too alive. Who are you? You and I are from the same family. My name is Druick. And it was my brother and I who first suffered the witch's curse. You are half of the 5th pair of twins, but within you is the spirit of the last. How do you know so much about me? We two, and the others here, are but reincarnations of the same person. We have all battled against our evil brothers at one time. It is you, however, who is destined to defeat the curse once and for all. We have tried many times in our former lives. All of us have failed. We must succeed and free the whole family of the evil. Why are you imprisoned here? Vladimir is one of the evil twins. He is the way, as is the way with them. He demands power, and intends to obtain it through the black art of necromancy. He sent his zombie slaves far and wide to recover the bodies of the good twins, so he could make them suffer. He resurrected us from the grave and bound us here, so that we may never experience the peace of true death. Each day he comes here to play with us and gloat over our suffering. Sounds like an arsehole to me. You the Druick that my uncle spoke of? I am that Druick, one of the sons of the man who originally incurred the witch's wrath. The legend that your uncle told you of when you were younger is true. I've existed as Druick for the last 400 years, and I want nothing more than revenge on Vladimir and an end to the curse. Why don't you kill Vladimir for this? Vladimir is very powerful indeed. He's unaffected by the normal passage of time, and is magically shielded against all non-magical attacks. As much as we would like to make him pay for the humiliation he has heaped upon us, we are trapped in the physical plane in these rotting, useless bodies. How can I lift the witch's curse since I'm alive? I know not how the curse can be broken, and I fear the task to be impossible. In order to defeat it, it must never have been set in the first place. You must somehow journey back to my land and kill the witch before the curse is pronounced. That is the only way to rid us of it forever. How can I possibly go back to your time? The same way you got here, through one of your uncle's waxworks. First, though, you must defeat the 4 twins whose spirits have been captured in the waxworks. Only then will your brother be sufficiently weak that he will no longer be able to prevent your entry to the waxwork. So yes, we are a twin ourselves. We are a good twin. And our brother is obviously the evil twin and has gone and prevented us from getting to the final waxwork. We need to defeat 4 evil twins to get to that waxwork, so that's why that isn't the case. Also, our brother has gone missing, so there you go. Is there any way I can help you? You are no master of magic. You must enlist the assistance of a spellcaster to remove the binding. Also, in order to make use of our power, you must channel us into the crystal ball with your uncle until we've dealt with Vladimir. I will try and find a spellcaster for you. Farewell. Thank you, Druick. I'm going to use the crystal ball here and have a chat with my Uncle Boris. Can you cast a spell to free Druick? I may be able to remove the magical bonds that bind his spirit to his body. Before I can attempt the spell, however, I'll need an absorbent material as an ingredient. It will suck the energy from the magic and deactivate it. Okay. Can you help me against the zombies? I'm afraid I can be of little use against them, magically, as there are few spells that can harm a zombie. However, I can offer you some advice for combating them, however. Find something sharp and use as a weapon. Zombies are very difficult to kill, but they can be immobilized. If you chop their arms off first, they'll be unable to attack you whilst you finish them off. Okay. Can you heal my wounds? I can make you a very powerful healing spell, but I shall require a fresh human heart to do it. At least we are in the right place to find one. I guess we'll have to look for one of those. Alright guys, well, I'm going to go for a break here. We've made pretty good progress in this episode. I think we're about halfway through at this point of this level. But in the next episode, folks, so let's play Waxworks. We will be carrying on through the graveyard level and hopefully not getting killed and eaten, because it is one of the most gruesome deaths in the game. But anyway, I will see you then.